Today we're doing contractions, not conjunctions, contractions. Contractions is when we take two words and put them together to make one shorter word. So for example, if we take the words can and not, cannot, we have to take out some letters to create one shorter word that would become can't. So let's see, what have we replaced? We've taken out one N and replaced it with an apostrophe, which is the little comma at the top of the word, to become can't. Right, if we look at another example, they have should become they've. We get the word they've by taking out the h and the a, replacing it with an apostrophe to get they've. Right. We are, can you guess which letters we have to take out to make we're? Right, it's the a. So we've taken out the a, replaced it with an apostrophe to become we're. Right, if we look at the words are not, so you are not allowed to do that, are not. A shorter way to say it would be aren't. You aren't allowed to do that. So we'll have to get rid of a letter and replace it with an apostrophe. Remember, the apostrophe replaces the missing letter or the letter that we're taking out to shorten it. And it would be aren't. Did not, I did not know that, becomes didn't. So we would leave did the way it is, join not onto it, replace the with an apostrophe, and the word now looks like this. One word instead of two, didn't. No replaced by an apostrophe. Right. If we look at the word should not, do you notice anything? The last two words we did also had the second word being not. When we join not to another word, the first word stays the same, not changes. We get rid of the and add an apostrophe in its place to make shouldn't. Look at the words they are. They will stay the same. We'll add are on, but it needs to become there. We get rid of the a, put an apostrophe in its place, and the stays the same. If you look at we are, it's quite similar to they are. So we will stay the same. We're joining the R on. Can you guess which letter we are replacing with an apostrophe? That's right. It is the a to make we're. It is. It is. It will stay the same. And we're going to join is. In this case, the e in is will fall away. It's replaced by an apostrophe to make its. Right, he is quite similar to it is because the second word is. Can you remember when we did the last word, which letter in is we took out? Yes, it was the e and replaced it with an apostrophe. So he is becomes his. I am, if we want to put those two words together to make one word, I stays the same. Am, we'll see a change. We'll drop the a, replace it with an apostrophe, and it becomes I'm. And lastly, let's look at we will. Right. We know that generally the first word stays the same. The second word is where we'll see a change. We will. We're going to take out the w and the e in will, replace it with an apostrophe, and it becomes we'll. We will go to the shop. We'll go to the shop. Right, boys and girls, just to recap, remember, contractions are when we take two small words and put them together to make one word. So it makes our sentences a little bit more condensed. Generally, the first word stays the same, and the second word is where we will take out some letters, add an apostrophe for the letters we have taken out. The apostrophe always takes the place of the missing letters. So don't forget, an apostrophe is a comma at the top of the word that takes the place of the letters we have taken out to shorten our words. Cannot, can't. They are, there. We are, we're. It is, it's. We will, will. He is, he's.